Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lynn Educational Television presents Lynn English Boys Basketball. Tonight it's the Bulldogs versus the visiting Winthrop Vikings. And the teams are getting ready for this game here at the Paul Cavanaugh Fieldhouse in Lynn. We'll have the ROTC color guard and the national anthem, and then the starting lineups. So here we go. Vikings of Winthrop High School and our home team, Lynn English Bulldogs. At this time, I will ask everyone to please stand and remove your caps as the Lynn High School Junior ROTC presents the colors of our great nation, and we have the playing of our national anthem. So here we go, and now the starting lineups. Winthrop coming off a bad loss at Lynn Classical earlier in the week, a trouncing, and it probably not going to get any easier for the Vikings here this evening. So here we go, the starting lineups for Winthrop. Vikings from Winthrop High School. At guard, a junior, number 3, and Gary McNolly. Guard number 3, Angieli Ramadoni. Guard senior number 5, Chrono Washington. At guard, a sophomore, number 15, Austin Daniel. At forward, a sophomore, number 22, Brian Canseco. And number 33, Cam Conway. The head coach for Winthrop is Dave Sacco. And now for the Lynn English Bulldogs. Starting, senior, number 32, Josh Castillo. At guard, junior, number 13, Mason Jean-Baptiste. Guard, sophomore, number 10, Jack Rodriguez. Guard, junior, number 2, Jarnell Guzman. And the senior, number 5, Alonzo Linton. The head coach for the Bulldogs is Antonio Anderson. They are undefeated on the season. They have not really been tested or challenged, and unlikely to be challenged tonight, but that's why they play the game. I noticed that Winthrop looks like they've only got 11 players suiting up here. I noticed a couple of players in street clothes. There's a whole bunch more in their roster, but only 11 over on the bench. English, I believe, has 13 or 14 players, so I don't know how much of a factor that'll be, but that English press can be can wear a team down quickly. As I mentioned, Winthrop thrashed by the Classical earlier in the week, while English was trouncing Somerville. So we'll have to see, but their players come out for the opening tap. For English, senior Josh Castillo, normally on the bench, is starting this evening. So we got two seniors. Both teams have lots of underclassmen. For English, usually one senior in the starting lineup. Tonight it's two. This is Jean-Baptiste, who usually starts strong. 3 rattles out for Guzman, and Winthrop with the rebound. And the trap, which is a staple. Ooh. Almost backcourt, almost a turnover, but goes off on English. And it looks like Guzman is shaken up somehow. He's over on the bench holding, I believe it's his hand or his wrist. He's kind of doubled over. Let's see who's in here to replace him. Calvin Sang, number 3. Number 5, Washington. Ooh, almost a travel as Winthrop being hawked. And the 3, no good. Here comes Linton, up court quickly to Sang. This little pull-up jumper. No, front rims it. Winthrop goes around the back, almost loses the ball. And he's... see what they got for a call here. That's a reach-in foul on Sang, number 3. First team foul. Winthrop inbounding. Quickly the trap comes. Rodriguez to Baptiste for the alley-oop. Beautiful pass. No look from Jean-Baptiste to Linton for 2. Beautiful play. Once again, Winthrop getting trapped. They got a timeout real quick because they're holding the ball. That play, the steal, they got the ball, they beat the trap, but as soon as they got past midcourt, instead of quickly getting rid of the ball, they're holding on to it, and that's going to be lots of trouble against the Bulldogs here. Beautiful play there as Rodriguez made the steal. He passed it over to Jean-Baptiste, who looked like he was driving for the layup. His little no-look for the alley-oop and the dunk. Beautiful way to start the game. English on top, 2-0. We're here at the Paul Cavanaugh Fieldhouse at Lynn English High School. Just underway, about a minute and 15 seconds into the game. Decent crowd, not quite what they had on Monday for Somerville, but the trap again, and let's see, Winthrop finally beats it, and wide open shot, but won't go, but stays with Winthrop. And that's been the key in a couple of the games for English this season, where even when the teams have beat the trap, they haven't really made English pay. And if you don't make them pay, they'll keep on trapping you. Almost lose it. Number 20 here. That's just in. That's Dave DeChico looking for something. This is... oh, nice drive. Good look, pretty play as NGL Ramadoni drove the baseline. Nice pass and dish. The rebound, that basket for Winthrop was scored by Cam Conway, and we're even at 2. Head coach for Not sure what the call was there. Let's see. But it's English inbounding, 5:45 to go. We're even at 2. This is Rodriguez. Oh, pretty drive as he sliced through the defense, but he couldn't convert. And here they go. Let's see. Too much dribbling. Once again. Same play again. No alley-oop, but this time Rodriguez to Linton as too much dribbling as number 15, Austin Daniel. That's the second time he's gotten caught on that. And here comes Conway for 3. Oh, rattles up, rattles in, and rattles out. Rodriguez. Not much defense, but a second time it wouldn't fall. And this is Conway, 22 for Winthrop. Oh, good hands by Jean-Baptiste. That was Brian Canseco, wide open, and hit him in stride. Good hands by Jean-Baptiste, knock it out of bounds. Looked like a sure bucket. This is Washington inbounds. Hit the backboard, I think. Linton. Lou Rivera in, can't convert. Sang all alone for the putback. Calvin Sang, little Calvin Sang. Lou Rivera in. This is Conway. Nice drive, but he couldn't convert tried to go around the rim, couldn't convert it. Rivera for 3. Nothing but net for Lou Rivera. English up 9-2. Ooh, no travel there. This is Conway. Hits the jumper, Cam Conway. See, not Conway, excuse me, that was Ngio Ramadoni, not Conway. Here comes Ramadoni. Conway for 3, too short. Quickly up court. Rivera, nice move by Rivera, avoiding the charge. He just flicking it in. That'll go. Just 2, though. That's Daniel. This is Sang. And back and forth here. Calvin Sang with a baseline jumper. Buckets all over the place here as Sang has started hot. Not a lot of defense there on Cam Conway. Came down almost all alone. End to end. We'll finally get a stop and play as that foul going Ramadoni. End to end, not a whole lot of defense being played so far. That'll be Rodriguez on the line, shooting 2. English on top, 13-9. First one rims out. Substitution for Winthrop. Number 22, Brian Canseco. Second one, front rims. So Rodriguez misses a pair, and here comes Ramadoni. Has a lane, but stolen away nicely by Jean-Baptiste. Quickly to Rivera. And he gets fouled. Nice play by Jean-Baptiste. Quickly get it to Rivera. Let him run with it. Rivera will be on the line shooting 2. He's got 5 to lead the way so far early in this game. Just under 3 minutes to go. First one's good. Jarnell Guzman in. Rodriguez takes a seat. He got hurt early in this game in the first minute. I couldn't really see whether that was his hand, his wrist, but he was on the bench until now. So Rivera makes both. English on top by 6. And Ramadoni gets the ball stolen. John Baptiste weaving his way through his layup a little hard off the glass. And here comes Washington the other way. Same thing. Nice play. Beautiful play there by Crespo, who's just in as he looked like he stole that ball nicely, but they're going to, I believe, call a held ball, possession arrow, Winthrop. Joaquin Crespo, number 24, just in. This is Conway. His three goes. But Cam Conway can shoot. He's got, that's Crespo. And look, Antonio Anderson calls the time as it's a helter-skelter, back and forth. That last bucket, 3, was by Joaquin Crespo. And with 2:30 to go in the first quarter, it's English on top of Winthrop, 18-12. Lou Rivera right now leading the way with 7 points. Linton and Singh with 4 apiece. For Winthrop, Cam Conway also with 7. No real foul trouble for anyone here, just a couple of fouls. They've been racing back and forth, shooting, and haven't been too many penalties called, too many fouls, as four of the English players come out on the court. Let's see who we got here. Yep, Guzman is just making his way across half court. Winthrop inbounding. Oof. And let's see, what's the call here? I guess it goes back to English. They set up a play. It was kind of a backdoor. The player cutting a long throw, baseball throw, but it hit the net, and now they're raising it up a little more. I don't know if it still would have landed in that net. Guzman turns it down. The little runner won't go. And Winthrop with the rebound. Looking to get the ball up. Here's Washington. Ramadoni. Conway has this ball. Oh, the Chico left his feet and landed, and that's a no-no. And Coach Sacco not real happy. You can hear it in his tone. A little irritated by that turnover. 2 minutes to go. Get it into Linton. Back out. Sang for 3. Smooth. When Calvin gets in a rhythm, he's hard to stop, and he's got that rhythm going tonight. 21-12. DeChico. Tied up by Guzman as DeChico has been pretty shaky there. Possession arrow goes over to the Bulldogs. English scoring the last 7 points to take a 9-point lead. Guzman, swoops in, and he's fouled. A lot of these layups have not gone for them. But that time Guzman was hacked, and that'll be the second foul on Washington. So first player for either team with 2. Guzman makes the first. That's his first point of the game. He's been the high scorer, I believe, in all 3 games for English so far. He had 30 against Malden and good hands by Sang as Daniel almost had that one picked. So the pressure has been relentless. But English only on top by 10. So Winthrop in this game. Nobody coming to the ball. Finally Ramadoni does, but he's trapped. Castillo back in quickly to Rodriguez. Linton. Oh, nice play. Linton was blocked the first time, but he double clutched and put it back up. Strong play by Linton. Here comes number 11. He's just in. This is Conway. Nice player is Cam Conway, leading the way with 9 points. Guzman sang for 3. Nope, off. Castillo fighting the rebound, but Winthrop comes down with it. And the trap. Taken away, Linton all alone. A foul, a basket, and he's fouled. Just too strong. Making it look easy. Linton quickly catching up. That foul on number 11, who's in now, that's Joe Mahoney. Winthrop now with 14 fouls. Linton trying to convert the 3. Ooh, rolls out. This is Conway. Good rebound. Daniel down court. This is the Chico. Cross to Ramadoni. Way short, just barely drew iron. Comes Rodriguez. Sang for 3. Both of those threes by Calvin, nothing but twine. That's his second 3. Knocked out of bounds. Calvin with 10. English on top by 15, and they're opening up that lead. Josh Castillo out, Mason Jean-Baptiste in. Winthrop inbounds. Almost stolen away by Sang, as this press giving Winthrop fits. English. Stolen away. This is Jean-Baptiste. Back to Sang. That one off, but Jean-Baptiste with the rebound. Got Linton. Couldn't get it to him. Linton with the rebound and the putback. Just dominating on the boards. And that'll do it as English scores the last, I believe that's the last 17, 18 points here to run out to a 17-point lead. Maybe it was 15 points in a row. I lost track. So at the end of one here, it's all English by a score of 31-14. English will inbound to start the second quarter. A lot of players scoring. Alonzo Linton with 10. Calvin Sang with 10. 2 players in double figures after 1. And Lou Rivera with 7. So, a lot of scoring here. English with 30 points. Excuse me. Long 3 from the corner. Nice shot by Cam Conway. He's a player they got to shut down. Guzman. Oh, just way too quick. Little dipsy doodle move, and he's gone. Washington. Too much dribbling. Stolen away. This is Rodriguez. Oh, look. Hard foul. He might have got some ball, but Daniel got him too, and that foul be on Austin Daniel. That'll be the 5th. Yeah, I'm gonna do me a favor, just grab that. I gotta get away from these people here. So Guzman is shooting 2. First one rattles out. So the only thing English has, well, they've missed a number of their layups, but they've been dominating. Their free throw shooting has probably been the weakest part of their offense so far, with a number of misses here, but I might be, if Guzman misses a pair, that's unusual. Number 22 is Aaron Vizcaíno in. Ooh. Washington takes a bump from Lou Rivera. I believe believe that's only the second on English. That foul on number 4, Lou Rivera. Vizcaíno in. Ooh, tough pass. Thrown into the middle of the defense. That didn't really have a chance. No one touched it, and it's out of bounds. I don't know if Winthrop can come up with some way to deal with this press, but they haven't found it yet. And quick shout out to a Bulldog fan, Elvis Perez, who was here sitting near here earlier and predicted 30-10 at the end of the half. At the end of the first quarter, it was 33-17, so he wasn't too far off. And Winthrop continues to try to dribble through the trap, and that time Washington steps on the line. It's just not going to work. Good defense that time by Conway off of Guzman. Daniel inbounds. DeChico quickly. Daniel. Turnover. Winthrop. And the Winthrop coach is kind of just sitting back and wondering what else could be done here. That'll be a backcourt over and back as Linton. It went off on English, went into the backcourt. Linton touched it, and they got the call. About a minute and a half gone here in quarter number 2. Threw it all the way back, almost out of bounds. Washington wants the call. He might have gotten a reach in there, but no call. And easy lay-in for Jean-Baptiste past the assist to Vizcaíno. That's Mason's first bucket. Washington. Nice move that time. Went right into Guzman. Strong move by Chrono Washington. They're going to get Jean-Baptiste on the travel. It took a quick step there. As I mentioned, both of these teams with lots of underclassmen. I believe Washington, number 5 from Winthrop, is their only senior. And for English, it's their only starting senior is Linton. Josh Castillo tonight was in the starting lineup, but not normally, and didn't play a whole lot of minutes. Comes Linton. Pretty move as he looked to dish out and just rolled to the basket, and easy lay-in. DeChico spins away from the double team. This is Daniel. Winthrop almost at half court with no chance. Finally, Dave Sacco calls timeout. They had no chance of getting that ball anywhere near the basket with only 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Had to call a timeout. And we have 5:32 to go in the second quarter. And English is on top by 18, 37-19. English has yet to be tested this year. They blew out their first game was a non-conference game against Charlestown, which was well, it's tough to say early in the season how the season will turn out, but they were barely a shadow of those dynasty teams of the early 2000s. English just pressed them to death, and same thing with Malden and Somerville, both of them big wins, easy wins for English, and so far more of the same here, although too early to be predicting victory. And this is Winthrop, Washington. A lot of dribbling, and Conway that time picked up the pivot foot. Cam Conway, the only player in double figures. He's got 6, 8, 10, 12 points. 12 of their 19 points from Cam Conway. He can shoot. Looks like Conway, looks like Guzman or Crespo's going to go online shooting 3. As that foul on Cam Conway, not a wise one either. That'll put Joaquin Crespo on the line for 3 shots, I believe. Looked like Winthrop had gone into a zone there, and I was looking at that and didn't see the shots. I believe it was a 3. Once again, foul shooting. They're cold tonight. Guzman just missed a pair. A couple of other players missing. I think Rivera missed the free throw. Here's Crespo missing his first and second. I'm sure he wants to avoid the offer here. They've left a good 5 or 6 points on the line tonight. Last one good for Crespo. And Giel Ramadoni was expecting the trap to come, took a little quick step, and English has doubled up. Winthrop 38-19. Linton looking to drive baseline. Tough shot, it went off the side of the backboard. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. English pulls off the press, but now it's back on. Man-to-man, though. Going man-to-man here. Washington almost loses it. They really haven't had, never really got into any kind of position to shoot the ball. Linton out to Guzman all alone. No defender on him whatsoever for 3. Trap back on. This time it's as they try to hit the Chico, but led him too much and comes right back to English. So all the pressure on the Vikings, none on English, and they are just pretty much scoring at will. Let's see, as Winthrop in the 2-3 zone now. Linton. Easy shot from inside the foul line, and everything's going for English. Winthrop had to call off the man-to-man defense because English was just too quick for him. That shot no good by, that was the Chico. Quickly, Linton in the corner. Guzman again. To Clinic. This time we got a blocking foul. Let's see, is that on? Probably on Rivera, number 4. Let's see. Second team foul on Lou Rivera. Only English's third. Winthrop with 6, and Rivera takes a seat. Vizcaíno back in. This quarter, Washington. And I believe that's Linton's 3rd dunk, as Washington just under pressure. And that time we'll get the foul on Vizcaíno. Reached in. So English outscoring Winthrop 15-2 here in this quarter. Washington with a pick. Back to Ramadoni in the corner, who almost picked up. This is Ramadoni, and they are just hounded. Finally, Washington with a little space. Couldn't convert, though, on the 3. And Linton quickly down court. 2 on 4. Oh, Linton all alone. A man among boys there. Missed the Euro step. Got his own rebound. Right back to Jean-Baptiste, and he's fouled by Dagneau, and it's getting ugly. Not surprising, as I mentioned. That'll put Jean Baptiste, they're just full pressure. English with 50 points, 50-19. Just pedal to the metal. Jean Baptiste rattles that one in. That foul, the second on Danielle, and the 7th on Winthrop. So every foul from here on out for the next 2:51 puts English on the line. That's the only place they've had their problems tonight. And there was another one. He made 1 of 2 as Winthrop continues to bring the ball down and get tied up as Crespo all over that one. Come right back to English. If this were Sang for 3, count it. Calvin Sang is on fire. If this were a football game, time of possession would be about 3-1 for English. Nice shot there on all the offense coming from Cam Conway. If this were a hockey game, Winthrop with only a few shots on goal. Got to reach in here, probably on Sang. Let's see. No, on Crespo, number 24. Joaquin Crespo picks up his first. 15 foul. English with 3 starters to go along with Sang and Crespo. And they got a 1-2-2 trapping defense now. Quickly back, Washington to Chico, no. And here comes Linton once again leading the break. Nice pass, but Jean-Baptiste couldn't convert. And he's got to get back. This is an easy one. Oh, Sang almost with the steal. Conway, well short that time. You could see he elevated that 3 and too much arc on it. Guzman. Jean-Baptiste. This is a 3. And English pulls trap back now. Let's see what they got going here. English in a zone. And Linton dominating on the boards, dominating. Pull-up jumper, rims out. Jean-Baptiste. Good hustle. Winthrop ball. Minute to go. Sang. All over Washington, gets it up court. Looks like 1-2-2. Conway. One man trapping up top, and then 2-2. Oh, Linton with a blocking foul as turned down the jumper. That foul on Conway. He's second. Linton will be on the line shooting 1-1, and we got some substitutions here. Vizcaino in, Rivera in, Crespo, and Jean-Baptiste out. Linton makes the first. Alonso with a strong first half. Makes a pair. 40 seconds to go as Washington walks it up. They haven't had, I was about to say they haven't had much opportunity to get it up. Fighting over the ball, Vizcaino pulls it away. Shot clock off, Rivera for 3. Rattles out. Winthrop, see if they hold it for 1. Washington. Back out, Ramadoni for 3. Oh, misses everything. And English, 7.1 seconds. Up 56-24. Guzman, midcourt to Sang for 3. Nope. One of the few he's missed. And that'll do it for the first half. English all over Winthrop. 56-24, outscoring Winthrop by 23-7 in that second quarter. Let's take a quick look at the scoring for English. Alonzo Linton, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 in the first half. Calvin Sang with 3 threes for 9 or 13. Lou Rivera with 7. And Jarnell Guzman with 9. And for Winthrop, it's been all Cam Conway. 3 threes for 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 of Winthrop's 24 to Cam Conway. So that'll do it for the first half. We'll take a break with the Bulldogs on top of the Vikings 56-24. So here we go for starting the third quarter. As the Bulldogs come out on the court, this is their starting lineup with a couple of changes from their normal starting lineup. They've got 2 seniors. Josh Castillo is in replacing number 11, Justin Fitzpatrick, who hasn't played tonight. I don't know the reason, whether that was just, coach's decision or injury or some other issue, but they haven't missed him. Castillo hasn't played a whole lot, but so it's John Baptiste, number 13. 2 is Guzman as Conway trips on the way in. He's been all the offense for Winthrop. Nice block there by Castillo on Conway. And here comes Linton. Ooh. Alonzo Linton just beating a path to the basket. And he had 20 unofficially in the first half. That would make 22. So 13 is Jean-Baptiste for the Bulldogs. Rodriguez, number 10. And star of the game so far, number 5, Alonzo Linton. For Winthrop, their starting lineup. They've got number 5 with the ball, Chrono Washington. Number 15, Austin Daniel. 3 is Angel Ramadoni. Number 33, Cam Conway. And throwing up the near air ball was As once Linton gets it in full speed, there's no stopping him. But that time he got bumped by number 22. That's Brian Canseco with the foul. Nice rebound by Castillo that time as Josh goes up and gets on the scoreboard. Nice play by Josh Castillo, his first bucket of the game. Stolen away by Rodriguez for 2. Jean-Baptiste picks up Washington at half court. Good hands as Guzman knocks that out. And here comes Fitzpatrick. I just mentioned him. His first appearance tonight. He'd come in replacing Castillo. Fitzpatrick is only a sophomore. English, both these teams, young teams. Conway, who had 17 in the first half, only a sophomore. Ramadoni, a junior. Washington, a senior. The other 2, Daniel, nice dish. Jean-Baptiste with the follow. Good dish by Linton. And Jean-Baptiste follows it up, but gets fouled. So Daniel and Canseco, both only sophomores. And for English, Rodriguez and Fitzpatrick, sophomores. Jean-Baptiste and Guzman are juniors, and Linton, the only senior. Jean-Baptiste makes the first. He makes a pair. English on top by 40, 64-24. They held runners too short. This is Fitzpatrick, kind of short-armed that three. He can make them. Fitzpatrick. Now they got the Twin Towers under there. Fitzpatrick misfires. Good hands by Rodriguez, knocks it out of bounds. So Winthrop, it's 5:41 to go in the third quarter. Winthrop still looking for their first field goal. English outscoring them 8-0. Daniel blocked. Rebound Fitzpatrick. English just killing them on the boards. Rodriguez, Linton turns it down. Little jump shot from the elbow won't go. Guzman for three. Nestles between the twine. English with the zone now. Count that one for Washington. Quick dish to the corner. Guzman's three is short. Here comes Washington, but quickly defenders are down. No foul call. Let's see what we got here. I guess the English knocked it out. All alone on the inbounds play, but they couldn't convert the layup. And quickly Guzman up court to Linton. Pulls up. They're going to get him on the carry. Antonio Anderson trying to get his attention, asking him why. Did we really need that? Ramadoni back in for Winthrop. And number 11, Joe Mahoney. Linton knocks it out of bounds. Trap in the corner off of Conway. Once he picks up that ball in the corner and he's got these big men all over him, there's nowhere to go. I don't know if he was trying to bounce that off of English or what. It went off him. Jean-Baptiste, had Linton in the middle, a little late. Back out to Rodriguez, quickly to Fitzpatrick. Nice. They really worked the ball well that time. In and out. Three a little short. Linton. English running. It's 5-on-2. Ooh, good defense. 5-on-2, and Washington slapped that off of Rodriguez's, or it might have been Guzman, and Winthrop needs a break. They got a timeout. 3:59 left here in the third quarter. It's English 70 and Winthrop 27. Winthrop inbounding. Number 11 is Joe Mahoney. This is to Washington. English with that 2-3 zone. Washington takes it right to the basket. He's stopped, and Conway can't convert. Linton right down the middle in the corner. Guzman turns it down. And then reloads and converts a three. Ramadoni, nowhere to go with the big man, Fitzpatrick. That time, the foul, as English with the big height advantage with Fitzpatrick and Linton, both of them in there. That'll be the first one on Fitzpatrick. He just came into the game a couple minutes ago. First one good. Conway's first point of the second half, 17 in the first. Number 12 for Winthrop, his first appearance. Well, I got a lot of players here, but I don't have 12. Oh, the second one just sneaks in. So I'm going to have to call him 12 for now. Guzman all alone. Shot misses. Rodriguez with the rebound. Jean-Baptiste, nice pass as Guzman cut in along the baseline. Quick bullet by Jean-Baptiste. Beautiful pass. Ooh, almost travels. Washington trying to dribble through that defense. Can't do it. Nowhere to go. Jean-Baptiste with that smothering defense. Nothing. Finally get it inside and stolen away. Quickly to Guzman. He'll set it back up. Jean-Baptiste. Guzman. For three, misses. Linton had it, lost it. And looks like we're going to have some whole-scale substitutions here. That three good by Dave DeCecco. As Antonio Anderson calls a timeout, and he's going to call off the Bulldogs. With the score 77-32. English up by 45. Oh, he's still got a lot of offensive power in there with Calvin Sang, who had 13 in the first half. Aaron Vizcaíno, number 22. 24, Joaquin Crespo, and Calvin Sang. English in that 2-3 zone. 2 minutes to go. Castillo in the middle. Rivera and Crespo on the wings. Long three by Washington. A little short. Strong rebound by Castillo. Here comes Sang. And Calvin chucks up a three. Can do that in his sleep. That's his fourth of the night. Castillo. Sang with Castillo. Oh, acrobatic move by Calvin Sang. As he was falling, he threw it up. Number 20 forgot the ball there. Here comes Rivera to Sang. And Calvin, it's a clinic. That's his fifth three. English up by 53. Under a minute to go. In the corner, this is the Chico. Again, that's the second, his second in about 30 seconds from that same spot. Sang, this is Vizcaíno all alone on the drive. Aaron gets on the board. 30 seconds and counting. Let's see if the Bulldogs hold for one. Shot clock off. Vizcaíno. Sang left alone, but he turns down the three, and Vizcaíno backs it out. 10 seconds to go. Aaron. Nice move. Shot won't go. 2, 1, around the back. That'll do it for the third quarter. All English as they threaten to break the 100 mark. They've got 87 at the end of three, and it's Lynn English 87 and Winthrop 35. We got 8 minutes to go here. Probably the only question is, will English break the century mark? And the odds are yes with this lineup in there. Sang, Calvin Sang, just back in, and he converts 2 threes and a traditional deuce for 8 in about a minute. Castillo with the pick, and he rolls. Calvin for 3. Could do it by himself. Calvin Sang on fire. Conway. A huge first half, not much in the second half. But Dave DeChico has been picking up the slack here. Sang. This is Vizcaino. His 3. Castillo with the rebound. Nice strong move by Josh Castillo. First one misses, he went back up strong. He's in the center now along with Rivera and Crespo. Oof. Goes Crespo, nice bounce pass. Took Sang a little while to get, a little slow, but good bounce pass by Crespo. Rivera, Sang, up top, Rivera. Two-hand, it's almost like a two-hand set shot that he throws up from there. .95, 6:33 to go. Nice shot by Conway. He threw it over the defender there. And Kanye Wavezwa, only a freshman in there now, number 14. He's in there for Crespo. And number 15 is Gabriel Paulino. Vizcaino with the cross. He crosses him up, and then he gets blocked. Comes back and scores. English with 97. Comes Vizcaino. Pulls it back out. Nice pass into Josh Castillo. Good look by Vizcaino. So number 15 and now number 21 is Jefferson. Nice by Cam Conway. I'm going to give it a shot. Jefferson Ogbarisian. Kanye Wavezwa. And 15 is Gabriel Paulino. All 3 of them up from the JV. Along with Josh Castillo and Aaron Vizcaino. I think. And a little toddler escaped. He wanted to get into scoring action. He wanted to be the one to break the 100 mark, I think, but his mom came running across and grabbed him. Probably going to leave that to the senior Bulldogs. Good hands by Wavezwa, but Conway gets fouled. He's on the line as Winthrop. Still playing hard. Not easy to do when you're getting drubbed this way, but they're still out there hustling. Conway took that ball hard to the basket, and they're going to play it right to the end. That foul on Castillo. First one good by Conway. So he has over 20. Let's see, 19, 24 for Cam Conway. Only a sophomore. And Conway takes a seat on the bench. Strong game by Cam Conway. He scored almost more than half of Winthrop's points. Good steal there, but throws it away as Wavezwa put the ball out in front, and it was stolen away by Brian Canseco. So a little bit of instruction from Antonio Anderson for Gabriel Paulino. We have a bit of a weave here. First time English has slowed the ball down this whole game. Kanye turns it down. 4 seconds, 3. Vizcaino for 3. And that'll crack the century mark. Aaron Vizcaino is the one to do it. English with 102 points. Ooh. Almost 3, almost rattled in, and Paulino slowly bringing it up. Now English gonna kind of milk the clock. First time all game they've really called off the attack. They get it to Jefferson underneath. This is Wavezwa for 3. Won't go. Castillo, and Winthrop with the rebound. Quickly to Checo. Castillo with the block. Vizcaino. Back out to Paulino. 20 seconds on the shot clock as Castillo and Ogbarician looking for position underneath. This is Vizcaino. Dribbles it back out. And I'm not sure exactly what that was, but a shot clock violation, if you can believe that. And Rivera back in for Paulino. Apparently, he wasn't with the program somehow. I don't know what that was, but Lou Rivera back in. Less than 3 minutes to go. And here comes the weave. This is what that Coach Anderson wanted them to do, but somehow it didn't happen. 10 seconds to go. 5. He's going to let the clock run down. So 2 successive sequences here. English just lets the shot clock run down. 2 shot, maybe the only 2 shot clock violations all year. Off target, and Lou Rivera brought back in to run this stall, this weave. And here we go again. And now West is holding, West. I want to call him Kanye West. Kanye holding the ball out of midcourt. 10 seconds to go. Vizcaino back out. Let's see if they put up a shot. Looks like they're not going to put up a shot. Going to let that clock run down and shot clock go off again. I don't know if I've ever really seen this before. 3 successive shot clock violations. But a team with 102 points. 125 and counting, and let's see. So we probably will be right down about 110 when that shot clock goes off again. As you just hold the ball, pass it back out, and there it goes. That's 4 in a row. .103, 102, a minute to go. As Winthrop has emptied their bench too. Number 21 won't go. Castillo with the rebound. No running now as Wavezwa walks it up court. So looks like there'll be about, 20 seconds on the clock. One more chance for Winthrop. as Westwood dribbles the clock out. 4, 3, 2, 1, buzz. And Winthrop, one more time. 22 seconds to go. And Winthrop holds on to the ball. And at the end here, it was almost like who could hold it longer, as Winthrop decides to return the favor, and that'll do it. Strange ending to a one-sided contest as the players gather to shake hands. That's one of the strangest endings I've seen. Elvis. 102 to 44, and quick wrap up here. This game never in doubt. A rout pretty much from the start. English led by 33 to 17, 16 points after one. They led 54 to 24 at the half. And it ends at 102 to 44. Aaron Vizcaíno sinking a three from the corner to take English over the century mark. They had 87 points at the three-quarter mark. For English, the star of the game, well, 2 stars. We'll give 2 stars. Lonzo Linton with 20 at the half. He finishes with he finishes with 23, I believe. Calvin Sang with 13 at the half, and he had 5 threes. He finishes with a game-high 24. Sang 24, Linton 23. Guzman with 18. Feel like, I mean, this is like an NBA score and NBA stats here. Lou Rivera chips in with 10. And let's see, anybody else in double figures? I don't think so. Nope. So 4 players in double figures, and for Winthrop, the lone bright star here is the play of Cam Conway, who finishes with 24, only a sophomore. Played a strong game, although 17 of those 24 in the first half. So, not much of a contest here as English rolls to a 102 to 44 win and to go 4-0 on the season. And next up is, I don't know who it is, but I feel sorry for him. So for my camera people, Ariana De Jesus and Lewis, the one and only De Leon, this is Ken Vorspan saying we'll see you the next time.